YouTube and welcome back to another Jackalorean Reviews. Today I am looking at the new Marvel Legends Brown Suit Wolverine from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Now, I was really excited to get this one ever since it was announced on the live stream. I think it just looks really cool. I love the suit, and when they said that this figure is a completely new mold from top to bottom, I was very excited to get it. Having it in hand, I am pleased with it. The articulation definitely allows you to get Wolverine in a lot of different poses, which is always good. I really do like the fact that this figure is a new sculpt. It does feel more premium than the last version. The paint is nice. I do like the paint. I like the yellow. I like the red of the belt. I like the brown. I like the bulkiness of the sculpt. The arms look a bit plain. I feel like there's some hair missing from them. But yeah, I like the masked head sculpt, and I like this neck joint as well. The ability to make him look up and down and move his head around is really cool. I like the butterfly joints. I think they look good, and I think they work quite well. And yeah, I'm not keen on this, but you're very rarely going to see that joint. So I can let that pass. I like the fact that when it's in the packaging, the claws are packaged in a way where they're going to avoid getting warped. I did notice that, and I appreciate that because this is always a concern when you buy a Wolverine, that the claws will get warped. I'm not keen on the yellow paint for the knees. I think it stands out because it's a different yellow to the rest of the figure, and it's really quite noticeable, more so in person than on camera, but it's a bit of an eyesore. When you pose the leg, it gets a bit gappy in the hips, which I'm not really keen on. But I do really like the figure, and I have played around with it. I've put in a lot of poses, and I've had a lot of fun with this figure. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what it's about, isn't it? Buying these figures and having fun. The chest joint only moves forward that much though, so you're still going to struggle to get him in a crouching position. Yes, his head can look up more than the old one, but even though it only moves that far forward, I do prefer the joint here. Accessory-wise, he comes with a fist and a gun hand. It's basically just the two hands that we got with the yellow suit. That's fine. I do wish that we had more hands. It would be nice to have two fists without the claws, and maybe some kind of relaxed hands that don't look like they're supposed to be holding a gun. You get the mask that comes down and the neck piece that just clips on, and then you can take a Hugh Jackman head from your other figure and pop it on. Do I wish that this figure came with an unmasked head? Yes, absolutely. I'm assuming there's a reason behind that not happening. I imagine it's more of a rights thing, or Hasbro have to pay more money. I don't know. There's going to be a reason, but I do feel like it definitely should have been included in this figure. I do hope that there is a legitimate reason why it wasn't included in this figure, as opposed to them just not including it, so you have to buy another figure. But who knows? Now, do I recommend this figure? Absolutely. If you're a fan of Wolverine, if you're a fan of the MCU, if you're a fan of the brown suit, definitely pick this one up. From what I've seen in the UK, this is the one that's selling out on all the websites. So I would get it now. I'm sure they'll have restocks at some point, but this is a really good figure, and you will not be disappointed. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching this quick review, and I will see you in another one.